Hey, and welcome back. This class is built for those who are just feeling a little lethargic. They need to kind of bring the energy back up, or if they just feel like they just need a little bit of a pep in this step. Hopefully this class will get you where you need to be. So it will be heart focused. That's very energizing. It's going to be a lot of moving and breathing, so not as many static holds or strength based postures. So if you're looking for that elsewhere, go ahead. Otherwise, we're just going to move with our breath. We're going to move in a way that feels good, and hopefully it can bring a little lightness back into your step. So with that, if you don't have any blocks or props nearby, you can go ahead and grab them. If you want to listen to some music, I have a little playlist prepared as always. I suggest that you kind of listen to the tunes first to make sure it fits. Otherwise you can hit play. And we'll begin on our backs. So if you'd like to start with a supported heart opener, I always think that's a lovely place to go. Make sure that your head is supported since it's very early. And that it's not overly intense, but it's kind of in a good spot where you feel like it's giving you a good kind of a wake up. You're engaged. Take a slow breath in through your nose. And a soft exhale as you are. Breathing in. And breathing out. Another inhale here. And a soft exhale. It is very common to feel a sense of stuckness, to feel like it's a little too much, like you just need to lay down. And sometimes it's definitely okay and it's the right thing to take rest. But if you feel like you're just out of balance, that's normal. That's why we do yoga. It's to bring us back home, bring us back to our balanced state. Breathe in another little bit deeper into your belly. And exhale. Slowly start to reach your arms up overhead and only go as far as it feels like you have that nice lengthening. And then exhale, gently reach them forward and down by your hips. Inhale up and over. And exhale down by your hips. Breathe in up and over. And exhale down by your hips. When you're ready, gently press your way off of the blocks. And gently come onto a flat spine. Taking your feet underneath your heels, bring your hands down by your hips. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, lift into a bridge. And exhale, roll your way down. Inhale, roll into a bridge. And exhale, roll your way down. Maybe you pop the heels off the mat. Inhale into your bridge. And exhale, roll down. This time, inhale, bring your weight into bridge. Now you can stay here or you can find a bind. So you're opening up a little more through the chest. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lower your way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug, a little squeeze, a little hello. And then roll onto your most comfortable side. Just take a moment. Breathe it in. And out. Now press into that top hand and come into a seat. Reach your arms nice and high to the sky. If you're listening to this, a little bit of Enya, no harm in that. Then exhale, slowly bring your arms down so your elbows are in line with your shoulders and you have these nice goalpost arms. Now we're going to do some shoulder heart kind of mobility stuff to kind of plug that area a little bit. So breathe in, keep the spine neutral and tall. And then exhale, slowly close the gate. Don't have to come the full distance, just enough you feel a little stretch on the outside. Inhale, open up. Maybe you go a little further past that line. And then exhale as you close. Inhale, open up. And exhale, slowly close. One more time. Inhale, open up. And exhale, close. Breathe in. Keep your forearms nice and long. And breathe out. Now inhale, fly the arms nice and wide. Take a big inhale. And exhale, sweep the right arm underneath the left and hold opposite shoulders. Now inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, round through the spine. Option here to find eagle bind if it's in your practice. Inhale up. And exhale slowly down. Inhale up. And down. Slowly lengthen through the spine. Release your hands, release the feet into boat pose for one breath. And then cross the opposite leg on top. Reach your hands up nice and high. And you're going to circle sweep the opposite arm underneath. Hold opposite shoulders. Breathe in. And exhale, round through the spine. Again, you can find an eagle bind if it's in your practice. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And down. Slowly release your bind. Find your boat pose. Take a big inhale. And then roll over into tabletop pose. Inhale to your cow. And exhale into your cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Find your neutral spine, breathe it in. Tuck through your toes, downward facing dog. Pedal out through the back of your legs. Just finding these little pulses from one heel to the other. Then when you're ready, inhale, ripple into your high plank pose. And exhale into downward dog. High in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees and step to a fold at the top of your space. Inhale to your halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. And bring your hands down to the heart. Check in with yourself. Feel the belly rise with the inhale and fall with the exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Another inhale and exhale. Slowly reach your hands up towards the sky. We'll salute the sun. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back and then the right high plank pose. Option, of course, always to come to your knees. Inhale is your shift forward. Exhale, lower to the ground. Breathe into your Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Tuck through your toes, push into the plank version of your choice. Down dog as your hips grow to the sky. High in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees and step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift is your inhale. Exhale as you fold. Root to rise, reach your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And step the right foot back. And then the left into your high plank. Shift your way forward. Lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale to the heart opener of your choice. Maybe it's Bhujangasana, maybe you're in up dog. And exhale, slowly transition through plank into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. High in your toes, gaze forward, bend through the knees and step to a fold at the top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Hands down by the side. One more round, reach to the sky. Exhale as you fold. Halfway lift. And step into plank. Move through the vinyasa of your choice. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. High in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or bunny hop to a fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale is your fold. Root to rise, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands down by the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're going to find a side body stretch. So inhale, reach your hands to the sky. Hold on to that right wrist and reach off towards the left side. Let your hips bump towards the right. Breathe in here. And exhale, lean. Inhale to the sky. And then just find this on the other side. Hold the right wrist, reach to the left. Let the hips bump slightly to the right. Inhale, come out of it a little. And then your exhale as you reach. Breathe into the sky. Exhale, go post to the arms. Pull the sternum up. Inhale to the sky. And exhale into chair. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the arms if they're not already. And exhale, fly the arms behind you, drop the chest. Inhale to your Utkatasana. And exhale, fly the arms back. You're light in the toes. Inhale to your Utkatasana. And exhale, fly the arms back. Inhale, lifted right knee raise. And exhale into the low lunge. Bring your hands down, let the right toes tap down. Lower your right knee down. Rise up into your Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale. Hold on to that left wrist and reach off towards the right side. Inhale, reach to the sky. Hold the right wrist and see what that's like and lean off towards the left side. Inhale to the sky. And then go post through the arms. Interlace your fingers. Push them down the lower back. Take a big inhale. And an exhale. Slowly release. Bring your hands up towards the sky. And your exhale as you bring your hands down to blocks. Lengthen through the chest. Inhale. Exhale into half split. Inhale to your low lunge. Exhale, half split. Low lunge. Half split. Bend into that left knee. Pop the right off the mat. And exhale here. Slowly peel the left hand to the sky. Open it up into your simple twist. And exhale slowly into Prasarita, side of your mat. Let your toes come in, heels are slightly out. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Lift up halfway, breathe in. And breathe out. Now inhale, fire up through the sides of your feet. Fly the arms nice and long. Take a big inhale. And exhale slowly into a lunge at the top of your mat. Right foot rises up, standing L shape or standing splits. And exhale, right foot meets the left. Fold. Inhale to your Utkatasana. Exhale, fly the arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fly the arms. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, other side, right foot rise, or left foot rises. Take a breath in. Step it back, low lunge on your exhale. Lower the left knee down to the ground. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Take an inhale. Hold on to that right wrist and reach towards the left side. Inhale through center. Take a hold of the left wrist and reach off towards the right side. really expanding through the lung space. Inhale, hands high. And go pose through the arms. So let the hands drop. Maybe you interlace them. You pull the knuckles down, open up into the chest, take a big breath in. Big breath out, slowly release, hands to the blocks, lengthen through the spine. Inhale here. Exhale into your half split pose. Inhale to that low lunge. Exhale, half split pose. One more time. Bend in. And extend back. Bend into that right knee. Pop the left off of your mat. Left hand down, right hand high. Simple twist. Take a big inhale. Exhale is Prasarita. Toes are slightly in, heels are slightly out. Now a little different on this side. Inhale, lengthen up through the chest. And your exhale is going to be lateral lunge over that right knee. So that knee at the top of your mat, both feet stay planted. Inhale through center and lateral lunge at the back of your mat. Inhale, center. Lateral to the front. Inhale, center, and then lateral at the back. Right hand down, peel the left hand high, take an inhale. Option from here to flip the left palm so it faces towards your center line, and you're going to just drop that left hand towards the right hip. Find a bind, breathe in, and out. Slowly release that left hand, and then crawl your way to lateral lunge at the front of your space. With your left hand down, let the right hand come high. Take a big breath in. And then flip your palm. Bend the elbow. Place the right hand towards the left side of your waist. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, slowly release that right hand. And find Prasarita. Inhale, lift up halfway. Fly the arms nice and long. Exhale is your lunge at the top of your space. Float that left foot up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left foot meets the right fold. Halfway lift is your inhale. And exhale, fold. Root to rise, reach your hands to the sky. And let your hands drop down. Take a moment, breathe in. And breathe out. Maybe you place your left hand over your heart and your right hand over the belly. Feeling the breath as it rises and falls. This constant flow of energy that goes on inside you. So even though you might feel lethargic, you might feel a little low, you might feel kind of depleted, there's always this movement that exists within you. Breathe in and out. Slowly, when you're ready, reach your hands up towards the sky and go pose through the arms. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fly the arms back. We're going to move through that sequence just slightly different. Inhale, lifted right knee raise. Take a big inhale. And your exhale, slowly hinge it back. Inhale, land in airplane pose for just a moment, breathe. And exhale, lower down to your lunge. Inhale to your Anjaneyasana. This time, just let the arms fall to the lower back. Option to interlace your fingers, open up into your chest, take a big inhale. Option to keep the bind or release and find half split pose. Inhale, release the bind, low lunge. Bring your right hand slightly forward, pop the back knee off the mat, reach the left arm forward, horizon lunge as you lower onto the knife edges of your feet. Slowly unwind, breathe in. Skandasana over that right leg. Now you have the option here to stay in Skandasana as you are. If you'd like to play around with a bind, reach the right arm nice and long to the side, to the bottom of your mat. Left hand to the sky, flip the palm and reach it towards the waist on the right side. Now option here to take that right hand, face it towards the back of your space, wrap the elbow, so you're going to rotate the shoulder down. You're going to interlace your fingers and bring the gaze up. Take an inhale and an exhale. Slowly release. Fly the arms wide. Just realign the spine. Nice. And exhale slowly into a twisted lunge at the top of your mat. Simple twist. Left hand high. Take a big breath in. And exhale, slowly sweep that left hand behind you, rise up, crescent lunge. Take an inhale as you are. And exhale, airplane pose. Your inhale is going to land you there. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then warrior two, right foot down, left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, lengthen through both legs. And exhale, gently soften in. Inhale, lengthen. And slowly soften in. One more time, lengthen. And warrior two. Breathe in. And breathe out. Flip that left palm. Reach it forward. And then reverse your warrior. Option again to find a bind with that right hand reaching towards the front of your space, that left hip. Open up into that left side body. And then exhale, side angle pose. Option here to keep that half bind as you wrap that left hip down. You can rest the forearm on the left thigh, or you can use a block inside the left. Take a breath in. And out. Now sweep that left hand forward, reverse your warrior. And exhale once again, come into it. Maybe it's a little deeper this time. Option here to drop that left shoulder inside of the left thigh. Wrap. Again, your shoulder is going to rotate inwards, so you can take that left hand through and find a bind. Breathe in. And out. Slowly release. Sweep that right hand to the sky. Take an inhale. And exhale, gently bring your right hand down to the top right corner of your mat. Crawl your left hand towards the top corner of your mat so you have your down dog arms, but warrior 2 feet. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Crawl your hands forward. Lower the right knee down to the ground. Sweep the left hand up and back. Slowly release that hold into a half split pose, opening up through the front of, or through the left side. Bend into the left knee, pop the back off the mat. 3-legged dog, left foot rises up. And exhale slowly into your three-legged plank. Take an inhale here, and then lower through your vinyasa of choice. Nice work. Take an inhale and an exhale. High in your toes, gaze forward, bend through the knees, step or float to a fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Root to rise. And then exhale, come into your stillness. Focus on the rise and the fall of your chest and your belly. In and out. In and out. And we'll just move into the other side. Inhale, hands high. Exhale as you fold. Utkatasana, breathe in. And breathe out, fly the arms behind you. Inhale, lifted left knee raise. And exhale, hinge it back. Again, your breath in lands you in airplane pose. Pull the sternum forward, squeeze the shoulders back. As your exhale, slowly, and maybe not so gracefully, land in your low lunge. Left knee touches to the earth. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. And then find the heart opener of your choice. Inhale, bring your hands to the sky. And your exhale, slowly bring your hands down. Tuck through the left toes, pop the back knee off of your mat. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. Left hand comes slightly forward. Reach the right hand towards the front of your space. Rise and lunge. Reach the right arm back. Left. Nothing left. Slowly unwind. Breathe in. And then find Skandasana over the left knee this time. Right toes are coming towards the sky. Again, take your time. Take this in steps and stages as it fits for you. You can stay here. You can take that left shoulder inside of the left knee, and I'll swing around again so I'm not facing behind you. You're gonna left hand is down. You can peel the right hand to the sky. This might feel like enough. You can find a half bind by flipping the right hand and bringing it towards the left side of your waist. If you'd like to find the full bind, you rotate the left shoulder down and then you sweep the hand behind so you have a little clasp. And if you're hunched through or this feels like you're forcing it, just come out of it. We don't need to force anything in yoga. We're not trying to get a square peg into a circle. So take a breath in and a breath out. Now when you're ready, slowly release. Just find that realignment of the spine, fly the arms nice and long, and then you're going to crawl your way to the top of your mat. With your left hand down and your right hand high, find that simple twist just to counter what we just did. And then exhale, sweep that right hand behind you. Inhale arrives in your crescent lunge. Take an inhale here. And exhale, fly the arms behind you. Float the left foot off the mat. Airplane pose. Breathe in. And breathe out. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten through both legs. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten through the legs. And exhale, warrior two. One more time, just like that. And warrior two. Flip that right palm, reach it forward. Reverse your warrior. Option here to find a half bind. Breathe in. And breathe out into your side angle pose. Again, take whichever version feels good for you to be in. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now from here, you're going to extend that right arm forward once again. Reverse your warrior. And then you can take that same version you were just in or drop the right shoulder inside of the right thigh. Again, rotate that shoulder so it kind of comes towards your forward. Sweep that right arm through the gap. Bring it towards the outside of that right glute. And maybe it interlaces through your fingers and you find a bind. Breathe in. And out. One more inhale. Your exhale, slowly release. Take your time as you bring your left hand to the sky. Right hand comes down. And then your exhale, you're going to just take those down dog arms towards the top left corner of your mat. One more breath in. And out. Slowly come through center. Lower your left knee down. Reach the right hand up and back. Maybe you grab your tail just for a moment. Take an inhale. And exhale, release. Half split pose. Inhale, bend into that right knee. Pop the back off the mat. And exhale into your three-legged plank. Take a breath in. Lower it down. Option to move through the flow of your choice. Take a breath in here. And take an exhale. Inhale, ripple your way forward. And then lower your way down. All the way to the belly. Breathe in. And out. Take your fingers wide on your mat. Find little suction cups or a little tent with the palms. And your inhale is going to lift up through your chest. And exhale, drop the left shoulder down. Inhale through center. And then drop the right shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Inhale, come through center. And exhale, lower. Take your arms down by your sides. We're going to move into locust pose just to help strengthen through the back. We'll take it in stages. Inhale, lift up just the chest. Keep your palms, keep your feet and your thighs rooted to the ground. And exhale, keep lifted. Breathe in. And exhale, lower. When you're ready, inhale, lift your chest, lift your palms, squeeze for 3, for 2, and 1, and lower. Take a moment. And when you're ready, we'll come into that full version. So inhale, lift your chest, lift your hands, lift your thighs. Try and keep it squeezed towards your middle line. You might want to flail it out. See if you can keep your muscles holding it in. Keep the chest lifted, keep the thighs lifted. Squeeze everything in your lower back, or it's all along the spine. For 5, for 4, 3. You can do it. 2, and 1, and release. Stack one hand on top of the other. Maybe you shift your hips side to side. Slowly, you're going to just take that left hand forward, bring your right hand down by your side, and lower onto your back. Now from here, we're going to move into kind of final big shape of the practice. So we've done a ton of heart openers, been strengthening the back, open through the front of the body. See if you'd like to join. If you don't have, and what we're going into is wheel. If you don't have wheel in your practice and it feels unsafe for you to do it, please don't do it until you're maybe in person with a teacher and you can ask questions and we can help with the form. But if you want to try it out and it feels okay to do so and you're warmed up enough to do so, you can take wheel or you can take bridge pose with that bind. So that'll give you the same things. So for a bridge, we'll start with that bridge with a bind and then we'll move into wheel. So just lift your hips up. Now see what's going on with your feet. You're engaging through the whole of the back body. So it's your back, your glutes, your calves. And then when you find the bind and you roll onto the triceps, you're pushing down through the arms. Your chest is coming towards your chin, but your chin is moving away from the chest. Breathe in and out. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly lower your way back to the ground. Now there's part 2 to this. If you're already feeling like a little depleted, like this was maybe a little too much for what your energy state was like, maybe avoid coming into wheel pose and do something that's going to bring a little more life, a little more softness into your practice. It's really dependent on the state. It's so much easier to do this in person, but you know, this is, at the end of the day, you're your own best teacher. But if you're feeling like you still have some juice in the tank and this is going to help you rather than work against you, take your hands and imagine you're planting them on the ceiling above you. And you're just going to take your palms and place them down by your shoulders. So your elbows are facing towards the sky and they're more wrapped in than flailing apart. Then lift the hips like you were in bridge. And then you're going to push into the palms. Your heart's going to lift up. Your belly's going to lift up. And then maybe you extend through the arms. Then you can stay here, or you can, over time, pull your sternum towards the front of your space and your legs find a little more length, but don't go past your point. Breathe in and out. Another breath in. And exhale, slowly lift the heels, lower down from the head, ripple to the top of the shoulders until your hips come down to the earth. Find a neutral spine. And just let your knees either knock in through center or just find stillness, up to you. Breathe in and out. And we'll do that one more time. Of course, you can skip it, or you can come along for the journey. Bring your hands once again, plant the sky, bend the elbows, bring down by your shoulders. Lift up through the hips, lift up through onto the ball of the back of the head. Push into your hands and you're rised up. Now there's a bunch of there's a good few different variations of wheel pose. We won't be covering them today. This is a great place to start. Breathe in and out. Slowly to come out of it, lift the heels, gently lower your way down to ground. Breathe in and soft exhale. One more breath in and exhale. Take your feet, bring them together. Let your knees drop wide. Breathe in and out. We're going to really start to bring the tempo down now. Take your hands to the outsides of your knees. Draw your knees in towards the chest. And then plant the right foot down. And you're going to scooch the hips towards the left. Either extend through that right leg or you can keep it bent. We're just going to find a twist towards that left side. Now you can keep your left hand on the ribs. Just redirect the spine flat. You can open up through the left arm, up to you. One more breath here. And out. Slowly come through center. Lower the left foot onto the ground. Draw the right knee into the chest as you scoot your hips towards the right side. Extend the left leg long. Let the toes face off towards the left side and find your twist. One more breath in and out. Slowly come through center. Back into the middle of your mat, give yourself a nice little hug. If there's anything that you would like to invite into your practice this morning or today, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, find final resting place of Shavasana. Just checking in once again to see how you feel. To see how your energy is, to see how your mental state is. If there's any improvement, if there's any change, any decline, it's all really good information for you to be witness to. Because again, at the end of the day, you are your best teacher, and we can only learn from the things that we do. What works, what doesn't. And it's okay to feel a little low. It is okay to feel tired. It's okay to feel depleted. It's not good or bad. It's just something that is. And you learn the practices and the tools that help bring you back to an optimal state of being. If you'd like to stay in your Shavasana a little longer, please, you are more than welcome to stay where you are. Otherwise, find some movement in your fingers and your toes. Reaching your arms nice and long. Hug your knees into your chest. Either rock onto your most comfortable side or come straight into a seat. Keeping the eyes closed or the gaze softly down the bridge of your nose. Letting the left hand rest over the heart, letting your right hand come down to the ground. Feeling connection to this earth, this beautiful place that we get to call home. All of the life that lives within it, all of that movement, that energy, that build that comes from all of the creatures and the beings and everything in between. Let us find gratitude for being part of it. Taking the right hand over the left, we find gratitude for this practice, the people, the place, and the culture that it comes from, all of the gifts that we've been given, and the knowledge that's been shared. And showing gratitude as well for the people, the place, and the culture that you come from, and all of what it's made you today. And from my heart to yours, I bow in deep gratitude. Thank you as always for sharing your time. Thank you for sharing your practice. Thank you for getting in touch when you do. I love to hear from each one of you. The light and the shadow side of me honors and cherishes the light and the shadow side of you. Thank you. Thank you again. It's always an absolute pleasure to be here with you on this journey of yoga and how the movement, the breath, just the whole philosophical side of it can help get us through this life in the best possible way. So I like to think of it. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, you can leave them below, or you can drop me an email or reach out to me on Instagram. I love to hear from you, or if you just want to say hi. So I hope you have a great day. Drink loads of water, especially if you are feeling a little tired. Maybe some oranges, get some sun, get outside into nature, go for a walk. I hope you have a great day. I hope you find peace, and I will talk to you soon.